Since its premiere in 2017, the repair shop has not only mended cherished heirlooms, but also woven itself into the fabric of its viewers' lives. However, recent scandals and unexpected setbacks have left fans around the globe wondering, has the repair shop truly ended? Join us as we delve into the intricate details of the controversies and challenges that have rocked the foundation of this iconic series, and explore what the future might hold for this cornerstone of craft and care. Stay tuned. The end of this story is as unbelievable as it is unexpected. The Sussex and Downland Living Museum, a reminder of centuries past, is where the story of the repair shop begins. In a small area of West Sussex, England, a television phenomenon quietly took root in 2017. Inside the timber-framed court barn, beneath a thatched roof, a group of talented artisans led by the warm and charismatic Jay Blades came together. While Kirk worked his magic with wood, Steve Fletcher brought old clocks back to life, and Susie Fletcher delicately restored leather, all with one mission: to give new life to family heirlooms rich in personal history. On March 27, 2017, the BBC premiered the first episode on BBC Two. By its fourth season, the once modest daytime program had grown into a primetime staple on BBC One. Whether it was a child's toy worn out from decades of play, or a widow's jukebox from her first dance with her late husband, viewers fell in love with the show's unique blend of craftsmanship and storytelling. The Repair Shop had aired 13 seasons by 2025, won a BAFTA for a 2023 special featuring Prince Charles, and captured hearts with episodes that peaked at 6.7 million viewers. It was more than just a show, it was a restorative ritual, a calming salve in a fast-moving world. However, even the most beloved stories face setbacks. For The Repair Shop, the reasons behind a brief production halt tell a deeper story of external pressures, internal struggles, and legal issues that shook the show's foundations. Let's rewind to when the disruptions began, long before the headlines screamed scandal. Fans had already started expressing concern on Twitter, now X. "Has the repair shop been cancelled?" one person asked. "I watched nothing else." But it wasn't a cancellation, just a hiccup. The show's resilience was proven by its quick return. Still, this was only the beginning, a soft ripple before the storm. Imagine Wimbledon's tennis courts taking over BBC broadcasts in 2021. Serves and volleys replaced the repair shop on Wednesdays. Then, as the nation mourned Prince Philip's death in April 2023, the MasterChef final took precedence, pushing the barn restorers aside. Season 13 was halted mid-run in June 2024 due to the Euro 2024 football tournament and a political debate between Rishi Sunak and Keir Starmer ahead of the UK general election. These weren't cancellations, just scheduling reshuffles, a standard practice for a network juggling news, entertainment, and sports. These breaks posed logistical difficulties for a show that filmed 6 days a week, from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Annoying, yes, but manageable. The production stayed strong thanks to the crew's camaraderie as they shared meals and long hours. Yet these early disruptions pale in comparison to the storm that hit in September 2024. On September 13th, Jay Blades, the voice and soul of the repair shop, appeared at Kidderminster Magistrates Court, facing a charge that shook the BBC. Allegations of coercive and controlling behavior against his estranged wife, Lisa's bosun. She accused him of emotional and physical abuse over 20 months, from January 2023 to September 2024. In May 2024, Zbozen announced their breakup on Instagram, saying, "I probably should be really angry, but I'm just incredibly sad." Things quickly got worse. Blades entered a not guilty plea. His next court appearance at Worcester Crown Court is scheduled for January 2026. The BBC, caught in the winds of this legal storm, had to act swiftly and carefully. On September 12th, just a day before the court appearance, the show's social media announced a live tour titled Secrets from the Barn, featuring Jay and the team, with stops planned in Newcastle and Birmingham for 2025. The next day, the charge hit like a hammer. The BBC moved quickly. Blades was removed from the tour schedule. Any upcoming episodes featuring him were pulled. The network confirmed it would not air new episodes, including Jay Blades, during ongoing legal proceedings. Garden Rescue aired in place of David and Jay's touring tool shed, originally set for September 13th. On September 18th, viewers noticed his absence in the iconic opening credits. Jay's image had been edited out. One user on X noted he had been heavily edited from the show. Yet, this wasn't a complete shutdown. Our award-winning series is returning to BBC One, the network announced while opening applications for a new season. Over 300 previous episodes remained available on iPlayer, a lifeline for loyal fans. Now will Kirk, Steve Fletcher, Susie Fletcher, and others step forward to prove the barn can still thrive without its foreman. Still, the atmosphere has changed. Jay wasn't just the host. He was the heart of the show, the storyteller who welcomed visitors with warmth and wit. His legal limbo, possibly lasting through 2026, leaves a vacuum. The BBC is choosing caution over risk. The show has earned a daytime BAFTA, amassed millions of fans, and inspired international spin-offs in Australia and beyond. Season 13's NHS and Windrush specials in 2024 further highlighted its cultural importance. The repair shop should continue without Jay Blades, fans cried on X. Kirk's woodworking expertise and Fletcher's precise clock restorations now carry the torch. Blades hinted in 2023 that seasons were already commissioned through 2025 or 2026. The BBC's continued casting calls show their intent to keep the show alive. Cancellation would be overkill. A scalpel will do. The stakes are high. The BBC's handling of past controversies, like Hugh Edwards' departure in 2024 following his guilty plea in an indecent image case, shows a pattern. Delay, distance, decide later. For now, filming quietly shifts, rather than halting completely. Reports from May 2024 confirm filming began without Blades, a subtle adaptation to keep the barn's heart beating. Today, the barn is sometimes bustling, sometimes still. To cope with Jay's absence, the crew crafts episodes centered on the expert's skills and the emotional weight of the heirlooms. A fire-damaged chef figurine from childhood, a curling stone from a 1979 victory. These stories still resonate. The emotional core endures, even if the rhythm stutters. This time, it's not just emotion causing a pause, it's legal reality. Susie Fletcher has described filming pauses due to emotional overload. Tears over a guest's loss. Viewers feel it too. Where's the repair shop? Don't tell me it's cancelled, cried one frustrated fan on X. Its absence stings. Yet its calm presence, restoring a jukebox or toy kangaroo, remains a comfort. Though some critics have accused the show of being emotionally manipulative, its appeal is undeniable. A Reddit thread lamenting its departure from Discovery Plus in 2022 is proof of that. Now, the scandal involving Blades adds a bitter twist, echoing wider industry reckonings. If he's guilty, the show's innocent face is shattered. If not, the damage lingers anyway. So why did the repair shop stop filming?